Okay, well, it's looking like that is what we are going to see. We have seen Poppy in Challengers quite a few times. It's been played support every time. It's not been played anywhere else, so that will continue to be the case here. And on the side of Bro, what's that AD carry going to be here? You know, tough matchups in Decisive. There's a lot of them. The Xayah
we knew it was going to happen.
Is the standard response. And I have a lot of problems with this, but one of my main issues is that Xayah is very low range and will need to follow up on like a Talia knockback by getting very close to a lot of danger.
Going to be coming up. That could be helping them out here as the flash from LazyFeel immediately comes up as Polu getting aggressive. Hype is still at full health. Polu does have to flash away though.
But finding himself already at a deficit and now in danger of Hambak diving early. The turret ramp is going to be quite important in this situation.
Yeah, LazyFeel thinking about where he wants to go. And honestly, there's not a lot of options because he has no flash. That's first blood going over to the Viego.
Yeah. I mean, he's such a similar player to Lucid. Anyways, we're going to have a bit of a scuffle here.
Yeah, this time towards the bottom side. Andal with the flash slam into the wall onto Polu. They are going to be able to take him down. 1,000 health on this Dragon. The seismic shove from Closer is just a little bit of a wave goodbye, and that is going to mean...
Really going to help turn things around here. As we see Hambak is trying to rush this first grub, but find himself in danger.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here as Rich looking to make his way over. Not quite in taunt range.
These lanes trying to make an impact there. Ended up losing a bunch of time topside. Yukel.
Yeah, seismic shove is looking real good. Grand entrance coming down there as well from Polu. As Closer trying to throw out some of these rocks. In goes Andal though, the heroic charge. Picks up the buckler and everything is going to be absolutely fine.
And also potentially if they can get all three, that feat of strength completed.
Oh, Hype going very aggressive here. Lit on fire immediately. The ability for Hambak just to steal away one is certainly going to be there. 5 grubs, though, going to lead to a possible first tower. But here's another engage. Great double knock up there from Andal as Hambak tries to get himself out, but doesn't manage to. Hype utilizing that Blade Caller really nicely, but not quite nicely enough as in goes Closer. His patented overly aggressive play coming on through there as he tries to flash away, but he just takes a stick to the head.
Now they're in the side lane, so I'm not so sure he's going to be able to make that happen. His situation is quite bizarre. Remember, Hype is very low on health, is actually starting to deal with the wave. He's far away, so he isn't going to offer too much damage here, but it's really Hambak who gets punished. You know, we often jokingly call him Paperman here on the global side of things because he's just not that tanky on the Viego. And it's another great engagement from from Andal. And Closer, this is a very bizarre decision. I mean, Hype's incredibly low. It was kind of a zero-sum game. He could ult in.
Yeah,
no turret.
There's a lot of ult-in availability. Of course, Rich not going to be able to ult-in on top of himself, as Morgan was even able to get a Blood Petal. That was pretty cool. Justice Punch avoided, and the Void Seeker not going to seek anything, or not going to find anything at least. As the Equalizer getting a lot of value, but Morgan's still dead. Sponge going to be able to grab that one. Hambak looking for an opportunity here, but I don't know whether he's going to be able to find it. Decent little stump, but it's onto Rich, and he's so tanky. Another wall comes down, but Closer is just going to put it away immediately. Rich taken out. And it can be very dangerous because of the amount of shred that you do get. Hambak's moving on over and the teleport's coming in. All right, they are committing to this. Andal taking a fair bit of damage as now Morgan has turned up. The Equalizer is going to be so dangerous. Teamfight comes down, Killer Instinct into the backline. It's a phenomenal heroic entrance and LazyFeel is popping off. He gets into that backline. That's a triple kill for the Vietnamese player. And bro, they are sent packing. That is Otacon going down as well, so Richie can feel free.
Poppy there in Andal, who's positioned to try to deny any entry here. I mean, look, he blocks Closer's ability, really sets up a Weaver's wall here, goes to the wall. Look at this Equalizer. It's decent here, but once the ultimate goes down, I mean, you're stuck on top of one. Ulting Rich and ulting Sponge here. LazyFeel, as you said, popped off in this fight and starts cleaning up house on the other side of it. Nice counter.
Rich now just moving on over. Justice Punch is odd. He's just right underneath that turret, trying to get some use out of this Otacon passive. The ulti does come down there from Yukel, and DRX just going to wipe the floor with that turret. See whether he can find a way in here to try and get something stolen away. Seismic shove going wide. Hambak in position, like, this could be a difficult Baron. As Sponge decides to turn it, he is able to lock that one down. Hambak gets in there, but doesn't get away with it. And that is Rich locking down that kill. They do manage to take down the Wukong, but the knockups are just gigantic. They take down Andal, but Hype is still in so much trouble. LazyFeel wants to flash in, and he will do so. takes down his opposite number, and he's going to be able to help tidy up Morgan there as well. The Lord could not save them, and bro, I think he's going to have to play a third game in this series.
Looking likely. Man, Andil is having a fantastic night, Atlas. He is really feeling himself in the second game in particular, but even in game one had some decent moments. And that is that. Paperman's not going to be able to steal the Baron, and he just falls instantly. The flash follow-up knockup, though, from Andil was just chef's kiss, and now the base is falling here again at 27 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know whether Polo's going to be able to save this one, as LazyFeel with these 3 items completed is doing so much damage. Voidseeker almost killing Humbug on the fountain where he stands, but the Nexus will go down, and that is a tied-up series. LazyFeel picking up the very first victory for an import on an LCK team here in the LCK Cup. We are breaking records and making milestones all over the place here today.
Yeah, he wanted to